All right, guys. So now that you guys have watched my intro video talking to you guys about who I am, what I'm all about, where I'm from, and so on and so forth, now I have to clarify what Brother in the Void truly is, okay? Because this is important, all right? Now, the first thing I got to say right off the bat, this is the most important thing, okay? I am not a therapist. I am not a licensed mental health professional. I am not, okay? So, what does that mean? What that means is I am not here to analyze you. I am not here to, you know, give you input or tell you what I think or moves you should make. Nothing like that. I'm not here to jot down notes in front of you and make you wonder, God, what is he writing? No, none of that. None of that at all. I am not a licensed mental health professional. I am not, okay? What I am, what you might consider me to be maybe, is a life coach. Maybe. But the reason I say maybe is because even life coaches are pushy. Let's face it. Okay. A lot of them come off sounding like know it alls. A lot of them, honestly, really, they sound like they're just talking to hear themselves talk, to be honest. So I don't really consider myself a life coach because the way I work, I'm not going to give you any input or come off as a know it all or any of that unless you specifically ask me for my opinion or my input. So, really, all I really am, I would consider myself, well, like I said, I'm a light worker, right? So, I would consider myself a spiritual confidant, okay? A friend, a spiritual friend on a spiritual level. So, what does that mean? Well, let me put it to you this way. I've approached people with this idea of mine, right? And Chat GPT. I even put in, Chat GPT. What do you think of this idea of me, just helping people, just being there, not being a therapist, not trying to tell them where to go or what to do? What do you think of that? And both Chat GPT and some good friends of mine both said the exact same thing. Drew, this is awesome because sometimes people just want to be heard, and that's it. Sometimes people just want to be heard. They want you to just shut the fuck up and listen. And I get that because I'm that way. Honestly, I'm not really, I'm not the type of person. I mean, I am an open person. I will openly express myself, obviously, or I wouldn't be here on YouTube. But I'm not really a person that, uh, shows my weak side. I don't like to drop my guard. I don't like people to know that I'm hurting or I'm in trouble or whatever. And if I do say something, then it's pretty bad, guys, because I don't let myself get to that point. But point is, I get it. I get it. I don't want to talk to someone if I'm going to a therapist myself or whatever, just listen, bud. Okay. I don't want your opinion. I don't want you to put down that fucking pad of paper. I fucking can't stand it. And just look at me like a real goddamn person and listen. That's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I'm here for. I am not a therapist. I am not a life coach. I am a spiritual confidant. I am a light worker. So, just to be clear, that's what I am. I don't want any trouble with that industry. I'm not trying to poach people. If you guys have a therapist, stick with your therapist. I am not a licensed mental health professional. Now, in addition to that, what I will say is I will follow that profession's confidentiality protocols. What do I mean by that? Anything you say between me and you stays in the void. Okay, it stays between me and you. I do not record the sessions. I will not record the sessions unless you explicitly ask me to because you want the session for yourself. If that's what you want, I will do that. But other than that, unless you give me explicit, express permission to share whatever, I am not going to do it. As a matter of fact, the way I view it is, and the way I do everything really, like let's say I quit a job or I break up with a girlfriend or whatever, okay? As soon as that's done, it's done, okay? That job, I forgot all about it. I've had people call me back from jobs that I've left, like, hey, Drew, do you remember me? No, no, I don't. Because I just flush it all out, okay? And that's how our sessions will go. As soon as that session is done, it's out of my head. Okay? So, just to reiterate, I am not a licensed mental health professional. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a life coach. Okay? I don't want to be a life coach. Those guys are, ugh. Okay? No. I'm here to listen. I'm here to help you evolve. And I will only give input if you explicitly ask for it. And aside from that, anything that's said between you and me stays in the void. This is the brother of the void. Anything you say to the brother of the void stays in the void. God bless.